Tom from Fold the Door. Today I'm gonna try to give you guys a really short video of what I think the easiest and simplest way to attach the handles and all that, and how to set the position of the Mortis Lock itself. So normally when you get your doors, when there is a Mortis Lock on the egress door, you know, the door that the swinging door, they usually come like this, where the screws are already attached and the Mortis Lock sets in here. So I find that it's much easier for me to be able to position that Mortis Lock, the casing. I remove these screws that hold it in so that it's easier to make the adjustments, right? So I pull those two screws out. So I kind of fix it into position here. So there's three screw holes right here. So these two were the ones that I pulled out. These hold these into position here. And this other small, so you have your Mortis Lock, and you'll have the this screw that comes with the Mortis Lock. So if I take this out, what I'm attempting to do here is to slide this in here so that this screw hole lines up right here, so I can screw it in position right there. So when it's in position here, it's more of like kind of feeling it out. So it's really not difficult at all. It's pretty easy actually. So I'm gonna slide that in position here. I'm kind of wiggle it through. And as I wiggle it through, I kind of guess where that screw hole position is. So I kind of push pressure on there, and you'll simply find it. You'll get a feel for it. So once that's in position, screw it in, right? Lock it in position. So let me see here. So there's two handles here. This will be on the outside and this is on the inside, because this one will be covered with a plate right here. So if this is the door, this will be covered with the plate. You want this on the inside and this on the outside that doesn't have a plate on there, because someone can, pull this off, unscrew your thing. So you'd want this on the inside. So on this door, so let's see here, there's a bar. We'll slide this through the bar. Let me come on this side maybe. So you would put the bar in through here, kind of wiggle its way through here, like that. Get it into position there, right? So from the other side, we're gonna stick this onto the bar right here. Goes right into position right here, okay? So what I do next is these three longer screws as provided. We go there, and we wanna put these in. So I won't screw these in. I'll apply, just to make it a little firm, because I want to be able to make the adjustment of the plate. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Right, get that in. So let's loosen that a little. And then get this one in. Okay, we got it in position there. So when I set these screws, see how it moves back and forth? I want to make sure that the face of this is flush completely with this, because if it's flush with this, you've got that lever handle here that's going to stick out as much as possible. So when it switches into the plate on this edge here, you got as much meat in there as possible, right? So now that I've got it locked into position, that's when I'm going to screw this in, hold it there. Kind of apply even pressure, top and bottom, because they want to wiggle. Right, get that middle there. See, now that it's perfectly flush, right? That's perfect right there. So now I'll put these screws in here, right? Get that. So let me see. Right there. At the bottom. Okay, I got that. So it's pretty flush right here. Pull that a little more. Okay, right there. Right? So this is perfectly square right there, flush. Then I would put this. I'm gonna grab a rubber mallet real quick. And tap that into position. You want to use a real hammer. You're going to use a plastic mallet like this. And so we've got the Mortis Lock knob right here. So in here, there's a, right there, it fits right there. So you want to put that in position there. me see, unscrew this a little bit. Unscrew that there. And there you go. Screw that in. Yep. Comes out here. Smooth, right here. So now as far as setting the plate, so over here, we will set the plate. So what I try to do is, I try to get as much, I go this way here. There's a bar at, let's see here. The bar's at the bottom, right? So we'll get this up here like this. So instead of centering it on there, right? You see how I have it centered there, right? To get that latch to close up against the door as firm as possible, I would scoot it over, right? As far as possible while it not being visible, right? See that? Right there. I'm gonna take 3 screws, pre-drill it though, pre-drill these holes and put the screws in there and lock it in tight. And that's how it's done. Thank you.